They say, first impressions are lasting impressions. But what truly commands respect, what genuinely leaves an impression, is not just how you look, but how you speak. In a world full of noise, those who speak with clarity, confidence, and purpose are the ones who lead. Welcome to this guide on how to speak with confidence so that people don't just hear you, they respect you. Visual metaphors of conversations, crowds, boardrooms. Let's start with the truth that many overlook. Confidence in speech doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from owning what you do know, and that begins with your mindset. The mindset of a confident speaker, person journaling, breathing deeply, preparing in a mirror. Before a single word leaves your mouth, your internal dialogue has already shaped the tone of your message. Confident speakers do three things differently. They believe they have value to offer. They prepare, not to memorize, but to understand. And they practice presence, because people respect those who respect the moment. So how do you adopt this mindset? It's simple, yet profound. You silence the voice of self-doubt by amplifying the voice of purpose. The power of the pause, slow motion footage of a speaker pausing before a statement. If you want people to respect your words, stop rushing through them. A confident speaker is never in a hurry. They pause and let silence do part of the talking. The pause adds weight. It gives listeners a moment to absorb, and it shows that you're in control. Tonality, speaking with authority, not aggression. Sound waves, confident speakers from TED Talks or business settings. Tone is the music beneath your message. You don't need to shout to command attention. In fact, a calm, measured tone often holds more power than volume ever could. Vary your tone to reflect your message's emotion. Lower your pitch slightly for seriousness. End declarative sentences with a downward inflection. It signals certainty. Remember, people don't follow noise, they follow resonance. Articulation, say it like you mean it. Close-ups of mouth articulation, lips forming precise words. Confidence is often lost in a mumble. If you want to be taken seriously, enunciate. Speak clearly. Each syllable is an opportunity to show intention. Try this with me. Say, I speak with clarity and confidence. Now slower, with conviction. I speak with clarity and confidence. Feel the difference. Body language, even when you're faceless. Visual, silhouettes, animated outlines, showing posture, gestures. Even in a faceless video or on a call, your body language is felt through your voice. Are you slouched or sitting tall? Are you relaxed or tense? Your physical state directly affects your vocal state. Before speaking, plant your feet, lift your spine, take a breath, and smile slightly. Yes, even if no one can see you, they'll hear the confidence. Structure, what you say, the confident speaker's formula. Diagram, showing a simple communication structure. Confidence also comes from clarity, and clarity begins with structure. Here's a simple framework confident speakers use. 1. Start with your point. 2. Give 1 or 2 clear reasons. 3. Conclude with impact. Let's say you're asked, why should we promote you? Instead of rambling, say, I believe I'm ready to take on this role because I've delivered consistent results and demonstrated leadership under pressure. I'm prepared to contribute at the next level. Short, strong, clear. Practice, but not the way you think. Rehearsal montages, speaking to a mirror, recording voice notes. Repetition builds rhythm, but don't just repeat words. Practice speaking with emotion. Record yourself. Watch your posture. Listen to your tone. Refine your message. Confidence is not a gift, it's a skill, and every word you speak is a step toward mastery. Uplifting music plus visuals of people speaking in different settings. Speak to express, not impress. Speak to connect, not to dominate. When your words come from a place of clarity and conviction, respect is a natural result. Confidence doesn't start with speaking, it starts with believing, and you are worth listening to. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to find their voice. Until next time, speak well and be heard. Would you like me to generate matching background music suggestions or create a visual storyboard for the video? Thanks for watching. Don't forget like, share, comment, and subscribe for more adventure. Have you ever said something only to feel like no one was truly listening, or walked away from a conversation wishing you had spoken with more power, more presence? Speaking confidently isn't about being loud, and it's not about dominating others. It's about earning respect simply by the way you speak. In the next few minutes, You'll learn the mindset, body language, and vocal techniques that turn ordinary speech into something magnetic, something memorable. The confidence-respect connection, 04520. A calm, confident speaker in silhouette. B-roll of people listening attentively. Respect is not given to those who speak the most. It's given to those who speak with clarity, calm, and certainty. Think of the leaders you admire. They don't rush their words. They don't over-explain. They project control, even in silence. When you speak confidently, you send a subconscious message. I know what I'm talking about, and you should too. And that's exactly what people respond to, not the words alone, but the energy behind them, the inner shift, where confidence begins. Journaling, meditation, slow breathing exercises. Confidence begins internally. You must believe in the value of your voice before others will. Here's a simple but powerful mental reframe. Don't ask yourself, will they like what I say? Is what I'm saying worth sharing? When you speak from that place, from purpose, not performance, your energy changes. You stop chasing approval and start commanding attention. The power of pausing. Slow motion shot of someone taking a breath before speaking. Confident speakers are never in a rush. They embrace silence. A well-timed pause is powerful. It lets your message land. It shows you are in control of both your message and your mind. If you tend to ramble or fill silence with and try this instead. Speak. Pause, let the silence do the heavy lifting. It creates presence, it builds anticipation, and it makes your words stick. Audio waveforms, someone adjusting their posture before speaking. Your voice is an instrument, learn to play it deliberately. Here's how. Slow down. Fast speech signals nervous energy. Lower your tone slightly. People unconsciously associate a lower, steady pitch with authority. Breathe from your diaphragm. It supports your voice and keeps your tone grounded. Practice this. I speak clearly. I speak calmly, and people listen. Record yourself, listen back, adjust. Speaking with presence is a skill, and like any skill, it improves with focused practice. Body language speaks louder. Even in a faceless video like this, body language matters. Why? Because your body affects your voice. Sit or stand tall, uncross your arms, use calm, open gestures. Your posture tells your brain, I'm in control, and your voice follows. The result? You sound more certain, and you earn more respect. Typing and deleting extra words. B-roll of someone giving a concise speech. Want to sound more confident instantly? Confident speakers avoid over-explaining or justifying. They trust that their words hold weight. Sorry, I just think maybe we could try this idea. Here's a direction worth exploring. Remove the apologies. Drop the filler. Deliver your point with clarity and leave space for others to absorb it. Someone at a cafe speaking, a small group discussion. The real test? Daily conversations. Whether you're talking to a friend, presenting an idea at work, or sharing a thought in a meeting, use these techniques. Speak slower. Pause. Be direct. Use silence strategically. And remember, respect doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being grounded, clear, and present. Confidence isn't volume, it's alignment between your thoughts, your voice, and your presence. Speak with purpose, and watch how people start to truly listen. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing. Your voice deserves to be heard and respected. Like, share, comment, and subscribe for more adventure.